Just Christmas. I love Christmas.
Hey, welcome to Live 365 Radio. And guys, look who I got with me today.
Me.
The beautiful Towanda Braxton, because Rod is off working. He is out here working at the fourth quarter of the year.
The fourth quarter.
Still working.
Still working.
Hey, how you been?
I've been amazing. I've been amazing.
This is what's really cool is because I called her at the last moment.
She did.
Because Rod called me at the last moment. And because I respect his craft,
Right.
He said, hey, I got a gig tonight. I was like, oh, okay, no problem. And then I was like, who can I get? Bam! So thank you, girl, for being here and stuff. But we are, 14 days from Christmas?
14 days.
That's 2 weeks.
Have you started your Christmas shopping yet?
No, I don't really do a lot of Christmas shopping.
But you have grandbabies.
I know, but the grandbabies, why we do that when you talk about the babies?
Right.
No, with the grandbabies is that I ask what they need because like they don't really need more clothes. The house is filled with toys. So I'm like, what do they need, like really need? Is that maybe Pampers? That might be, formula or something like that. So yeah, beside them, give a gift card or something like that. But all that, no.
Well, what I have found now, that kids just want something that's loud.
Loud?
Like a bubble wrap pop, like bubble wrap.
Come out from the box.
Yeah, bubble wrap, a box.
Why is that?
Because kids are very creative. Like they don't like all that, especially at the ages of your grandbabies. They don't care about all that stuff.
Oh, those little babies.
They don't care.
Yeah.
If you pop, what is it called, bubble wrap, pop, they'd be amazed.
They entertained with that.
Get them that in a box.
That Auntie Towanda gonna get y'all some bubble wrap, baby.
In a box. What happened?
We got a little background noise. Picked it up from between your legs.
Yeah, exactly. That was a movie.
I was like, what's going on?
My phone. Let me turn that off. All the way off. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
14, no, she not y'all. 14 days for Christmas, 11 days for my birthday.
Yes.
I am a Sagittarius, and I've been celebrating the 21 days because my birthday is the 21st. So
I'm cusp, though.
Yeah, but I didn't want to spill over into Capricorn because I resonate as a true Sagittarius.
You do?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I feel that way.
Okay, well that's what
I feel that way. And so I'm like the 21 days, and that, just something that, I need to be intentional about, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I do accept birthday presents, okay? I'll give y'all my cash out. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah,
seriously.
That's what everybody's doing. You're seriously
I know.
serious.
Like, right. It's like cash at me, okay? But yeah, when we have guests on, since the last time you was on, we do a little thing called the hot seat.
Okay.
Okay, so I had some hot seat questions for you.
God.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
I put this print a little big that So, if you could meet or have dinner with any person who ever lived, who would it be and why?
Anybody who has ever lived. Jesus!
That's what I was thinking.
Jesus.
Really?
Yes. I would ask him a lot of questions. I would ask him how he felt when Judas turned his back on him.
Okay.
I would ask him how he felt when, he saw his mom and if he ever thought about having children. And I would ask him those types of questions.
Oh, that's nice. Get to know him better.
I would. On that type of level.
Yeah. That is. I would too.
I want to know those
Talk
things.
to the Almighty.
Did you ever have sex?
To Jesus. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I think
Did
Jesus.
you have sex, Jesus?
Yeah, I think yeah.
Did you masturbate? I want to know those questions.
Okay, Jesus.
I'm just saying those are general questions. It's everyday questions, and I would want to know. You probably wouldn't have been back then. They probably didn't call it masturbate.
Right. Do you feel yourself?
Did you jerk?
Touch yourself?
Did you rub your?
Touch.
Did you rub it? Did
they
you
probably
jerk it? Did you pull it? Did you pull it?
They probably wasn't saying
that. Did you rub the tip?
There. Oh my
Just
God.
a little bit. Did you rub the tip of it? I mean, those are the questions. I mean, I'm not black.
Those are the questions you're going to
ask. Those are the questions I would ask.
After the other questions first, though.
Maybe.
Lead into
that.
It
depends.
Oh, wow.
Did you drink your wine that you turned the water into wine with?
Did you ever smoke weed?
Did you smoke weed because it's from the earth?
Yes. I want to know.
You see what I mean? I would ask those questions.
Yeah. I'll send you a couple for me.
Yeah.
Like about the dinosaurs.
Yeah, all that. I would ask a whole bunch of questions.
Gotcha. Okay. Number 2. Okay. What is your dream date night?
My dream date night would be Sean would take me to this place in Tennessee that I saw online, and that has a lot of gems there. It's like you walk through the little caves of gems, and that he gets on, and there's like a table there, like, and there's a chef, and we have a butler there, and they serve us in this amazing dinner, and then he proposes.
Well, Sean, if you're watching this, there you go. See, I told you I'd help you out. But no, that would be nice.
Wouldn't that be beautiful?
It would. Yeah. But if it doesn't happen that way,
well, he has to come up with something else that's creative.
Very creative.
Very creative.
Okay, cool. What else I want to ask? What is the worst lie that you've ever told to your parents?
The worst lie? I don't know. I don't know. Literally, I don't know.
Like something you did that you was like,
I don't know.
Oh, you don't want to. Oh.
Why you do that? I don't know. And I knew that why I did it. I don't know.
Oh, and she's sticking to it.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. What is your biggest guilty pleasure?
There's two. I love black and white movies, so I love TCM. And I love Law and Order Special Victims Unit.
Ice-T?
I mean, he's on it, but that's my favorite.
Okay.
I love Law and Order.
You watch them like religiously?
Yes,
back to back.
I've probably seen all of the episodes at least 5 or 10 times.
Have you ever thought about maybe
that would be amazing?
Auditioning?
I mean, I would love for them to call me for me.
Yeah, anybody know anybody over there?
That would be amazing. I would love to.
Are they still filming it now?
Yeah,
though?
yeah.
I mean, like new episodes.
Yeah, they're on season 1000.
Oh yeah, because I just see the old ones. I don't see anything like 2019.
Yeah, they just had a new season that just came out actually. So they're on season 46.
It is?
I don't know, but I know it's
sound like more though. Okay. Well, last question is: do you feel waiting to have sex has a better outcome than sex immediately?
Absolutely, it does. Because okay, Sean and I have known each other since 1992.
Okay.
And when we first got together in 1992, we didn't know each other biblically.
Okay.
But we know each other now biblically, and it's amazing now because we're grown.
Yeah.
I mean, back then, I didn't know what I was doing back then. I mean, it was good, I'm sure, but I just didn't know what I was doing back then. But I'm glad we waited, though.
Right.
I never had a one-night stand.
Really? That's good.
Never. In my life, have I ever had a one-night stand?
Yeah. I mean, it shouldn't be like a common thing, but some people...
I'm just saying, I think everybody should have experienced a one-night stand, and I never experienced a one-night stand.
Well, when you look at one-night stands and you see them, it's like, if it's not going to kind of look like, TV, that's why I'm saying what you've seen.
Oh, I would have made it look like TV.
Oh, you would have made it?
I would have made it look like TV. I would have just been gone. You know what I mean? If I had a one-night stand, I would have just left. Afterwards, yes.
No, but I'm saying the whole interaction to get into the one-night stand, like, it has to be, it's not getting turned off easily. So it has to be, in my mind, everything I needed to be. Yeah, everything I needed to be to get to want to take my pants down. You know what I mean? Because
what if they wanted to just lift up your skirt?
That too. However, they can talk their way to me saying, I'm good. So I'm saying you want whatever, like your dream date or whatever. You have an idea of what you would want that to be, and then you guys have this steamy, passionate night, and you get up and leave, and that's done. But if it gets awkward or
why would it get awkward if it's a one-night stand?
Men are awkward before they even get to the gameplay. They have said something or did something, and then you like, ugh, I don't want to do it now.
Well, I've never had a one-night stand, so I haven't.
And you can't speak on it, so I can't. No, that part. But we're gonna go to a commercial break, and when we come back, we're gonna talk about some things that's been happening in the, in the news, and shout out to some heroes, all that good stuff, and we'll be right back.
Spartans! What is your profession?
You should have came down, talk with us.
Oh,
Oh, and we back. See,
we
Sean.
back.
See, that's what I'm saying. Sean is talking to us. He don't want to come talk to us, but he's talking to us. So
that part.
I didn't see you when we came back. Thank you, Hershey, for being there.
We back.
Thank you for being there to QB on.
Thank you.
Okay, so I wanted to. I don't know if you guys saw that Spike Lee gave the young lady that filmed the George Floyd, murder. He gave her an award on December 8th at the Freedom of Expression Courage Award. And he gave her that and presented her with that. And I thought that was really,
that was dope.
She did to me what I think any person with a heart would have done. But I know that she's probably had a hard time with people, threatening her or just being, at her during that time. So I think that was awesome that he recognized her.
That was dope.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Who else? So what else is in the news? Oh, the vaccine, y'all. I just want to touch on that real quick because every now and then I'll, share something.
Are you getting the vaccine?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like I just saw an article from Daily Mail where they had did the test, test dummies, and the four of them got what do you call it, Bell palsy.
Are you
or
serious?
Yeah, and it was like, well, we don't know if it was directly from the shot. I'm like, well, if all four of their faces failed, I'm assuming that it might because they all had that. So that, and then Fauci is trying to sue African Americans by saying, oh, wait, we got a black woman at the forefront that's doing the research for this. And I'm like, so we supposed to be like, oh, okay, it's a sister. We
trust her. Who paid her? So that's how we feel. So no, we're not doing that. It's because I have to be honest, 100% of my friends who are African American, they're saying, no, they're not getting that shot.
Yeah. It's just the fact that, if people want to take it, that's on them. But even if I hear people saying they're going to wait a while, and that's fine too. I'm not taking nothing that, I don't really do vaccines anyway. Like, I meant to ask my mom, because, coming up in the 70s, did we have to get those shots? If we did, that's probably the last time that I've gotten some type of vaccine. So I'm not like all gung-ho about it in the first place.
Right.
Something you made in the lab in like 8 months scares me.
Yeah, that's the thing that's baffling to me. Like, they think that they're saying that the vaccine is in the 90% or 98% effective, and they just came up with it in a matter of a year. However, you got the flu shot that's not 100% effective. You have all the other shots that's not 100% effective. So why would we think that this is going to be something that's safe?
Right. And considering that it's so many other things that nobody has come up with, but we all know, or you should know, there's no profit in healthy people. So if you're healthy, then the pharmaceutical business goes really kind of almost away.
Why can't they come up with a shot of not being broke?
And now everybody be taking that like
everybody. Hey,
I'm telling you, I'll be right there first in line. But anyway, I wanted to mention that because I don't like, sometimes it's almost like, let's get office, and have her be the face and say, I'm working on that, black folks, calm down. I got y'all. I did it.
Right.
No, you're going to have to tell me a lot more. So yeah, I'm not doing that. Christmas, we were talking about Christmas coming up, and you talk about Christmas gifts, and then I had came up with 5 Christmas gifts options for people to get, because a lot of people go broke during the holidays trying to get gifts, and I get it. Sometimes when you have young kids, you want them to feel like, oh, I got stuff, and they not feel bad because their friends had stuff. But I'm saying is that because it's been a pandemic, maybe we need to rethink our gifts. Now, I'm not saying nobody maybe a truck or something like that. I'm saying, but certain kids, like for instance, number one, and this is for not just kids, I'm saying this is for anybody, like air fryer. Let's get your health together. Let's get something that I'm saying that you really, really can use. That's what I'm saying. We might not need a whole bunch of more shoes, and I love shoes, and I
have an air fryer and I don't even use it.
Okay, well, that's you not using it. But people that want to get healthier, then this is a great kit.
I don't get the air fryer.
I love the air fryer because you can put your food in and you can go out the room or take a shower and it's okay, versus if you were frying the old-fashioned way, if you fry in the grease, in the oil, you can't walk off.
Tastes good.
It does, but you cannot walk away. And then the air fryer is healthier. Come on, Towanda, you know that.
I mean, it is, but all I'm saying is fat tastes good. And
fat does taste good, but
good.
Fat don't look good. If you get too much of that fat, it's not going to look good.
I agree.
So I'm saying that an air fryer is a good gift. Number 2, a juicer.
A juicer.
Do you use your juicer?
I do actually. I use my juicer to make lemon drops. I do.
I know, but do you make any like healthy juices?
A lemon drop is healthy. It is. Tito's is healthy because it's gluten free.
It is.
It is.
You gonna make them?
Yes, I'm making them. Actually, I already juiced some lemons.
Okay. She's serious about her drinks. Yeah.
And I use all natural lemons.
She's serious.
And that makes a difference. And I use simple syrup. You see what I mean?
And
all natural stuff.
Wait a
all
minute.
Natural.
Hershey, she has the margarita.
I have the margarita
machine. She has a real margarita machine from like Margaritaville.
That's right.
And when you get here, you get the nice crushed. I do appreciate it though.
See, thank you so
much. I do
much.
Appreciate it. Okay.
So yes, that's what I do. I use my juicer for lemon drops.
So now we know that. Bitcoin. I always talk about it. Get your kids. Please get your kids or your relatives or something to invest in so you can have money to shop for Christmas or buy whatever you need, a home or something like that. Get that. You can buy as low as $100 in Bitcoin and let it grow, let it grow, let it grow. So that's something else. For a spa package, men and women. Don't leave the men out. They like to get rubbed on. Get them a nice little lady to rub on them and stuff and let them get their feet done and massage and stuff. But a spa package is still health and wellness to me.
It is.
So, I'm just saying, don't get me wrong. It's nice if somebody give me a watch or give me that. I'm not trying to go like, don't buy anything, people. I'm just saying, let's look at our money and be strategic and make sense about it. And then see what can we get a bang of our buck. Because the gift of a Bitcoin or the gift of some Bitcoin or whatever is going to yield daily for you. And possibly, like, by the time you get to Christmas again, you're like, hey,
I got some money for Christmas.
Absolutely.
And it's not even COVID anymore. That part.
Ooh, that part. Ooh, I'll be glad when we talk about that. Like, remember in 2020 when it was COVID, and that is just going to be something that we tell our grandkids, and it's going to be like, wow, you survived that?
Yeah.
It's so crazy. The last thing is, invest in your dreams and your goals, right? So if you got some money, how about if you wanted to start that podcast or you wanted to do a skincare line?
Skincare, Braxton Skincare.
Yeah. If you want to do whatever it is, why don't you take that money or those gifts and say, hey, if you want to give me something, give me a gift card. And then take that money and put towards what you say you want to do, that book or whatever. I'm just trying to think differently because this year has made us think differently.
Exactly. So you got to find another hustle. You definitely have to have several streams of income.
Yes.
Nowadays, because you just never know.
Yeah. Just like, like the stuff you've done, your TV, produce, and now you've, ventured out to skincare. And stuff like that.
That's a great stocking stuffer, by the way. That should be on your list for your Christmas.
Yeah, that was number. I was getting the number.
Exactly. Yeah. Because if you put in Black Friday, you get 50% off.
Oh, they still get Black Friday?
Yes.
Oh, see, it's extended.
Yes, I extended it because it's a great stocking stuffer. Yeah. I want everybody to experience amazing skin. It's a journey.
Yeah, it is. And this is anytime's a good time for good skin, but this is really a good time because the weather all over is kind of chilly and dry. And so, that's when you get those little patches. Men too, don't be afraid to moisturize your face. It is so sexy to rub your hand on a man's face and it's smooth. You know what I mean?
You did? A flashback.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's nothing like it.
Nothing.
So, yes, like she said, it's a great stocking stuffer and you have the V.
I do have the V.
I used it.
Isn't it amazing?
It is amazing.
Isn't it?
It is. It's like, oh my God.
Amazing.
Yeah. You don't have to use it one time.
One time.
Yeah. It was nice.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
A friend of mine was drinking. Actually was talking about it today because she was like, girl, I gotta get rid of this. You know, I don't want to say what it was, but she was like, I gotta get rid of this. I said, girl, your pH balance is off. You need one of these V. And then she was like, if you don't get, I said, girl, you go to tbraxton.com.
Get you one.
And you get yourself one.
Yeah.
Because it definitely balances you out.
And ladies, as you know, we shouldn't be douching every month anyway,
but this is all natural.
Right. No, I was saying that it's a once a year. So you do it, and you know you good. You get the secretions, as Miss Charlotte would say. You get the secretions in the dead skin.
Your coochie houses things.
Yeah. Like hold on to it. That's why you got to be careful what you wear, like cotton panties, you know, different stuff like that.
Or if you're promiscuous, different types of condoms or no condom. That sperm just sits there in those little pockets. So you just, you know, you got to get cleaned out.
You don't want that. You want to clean out. So.
And every woman has an odor.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just saying. You just want to be clean from the inside out.
And you should smell it first because it comes up. It's like right there. So you should smell it first. So, but yeah, you can go to tbraxton.com and, you know, give the gift of great skin.
Yes.
Give the gift of great skin.
Get your pH balance balanced.
Get your pH right. So the topic I want to talk about today, okay, so I was reading, divorce is still happening, don't get me wrong, but studies have shown that it's like a little bit of a standstill, and they're saying, you know, like, of course, you're looking at the lockdown, you're looking at people actually getting to really know each other, you know, or whatever. So I'm like, is it really love that will keep people together? Because this could bring you to band together as a family, or you realize that you really never know each other, or that the things you want are different, but you need to stay together because it makes financial sense.
Nope, I think all the girlfriends are mad right now because their boyfriends or husbands or boyfriend on the side has been with their wives all this time for the quarantine, and they're not able to spend time with them. Just think about it. Think about when it first shut down, right? In March. Let's talk about this.
Let's talk about
when it first shut down in March.
Okay.
That's when you heard a lot of like domestic violence situations going on. And I think that was because the men couldn't lie to their wives about where they were going to go because everything was closed. So they could not say, hey, I'm going to the bar. I'm saying here, I'm going to be out with the boys. And then go to their girlfriend's house. Right. They couldn't do it. And the girlfriend's mad. The girlfriend's on the side is mad because they don't have no time with their boyfriend who is married with his wife.
Wow.
And now that it has opened up a little bit.
a little bit. You can get out a little bit.
You can get out and see your little girlfriend on the side and get your little jewels done. And then you can come back home. But that's about to change in a minute.
Why?
We're going to be back on lockdown. I mean, they locked down LA.
Yeah, you think, but I'm saying, do you think that they gonna lock down Atlanta? I'm talking about lockdown.
I don't know. It might be a partial situation like it was
before.
Like
curfew or something like that.
Yeah, like it was before. But LA is definitely locked down, and then in the DMV area they've done.
Oh yeah, I know they are.
But they wasn't playing anyway.
Well, California never really opened. It was just like, we're gonna let y'all eat on the street. That's it.
Yeah, but the DMV area did not play. Like, you couldn't come into the hotel without them scanning your temperature. But it's not like that here. Or restaurants that would take your temperature. It's not like that here.
I mean, some restaurants that take your temperature.
You said some.
Oh.
I said the restaurants. All the restaurants.
All the ones
there. And then they shut down at a certain time every single night. So they really shut down. They tried to keep it under order in the DMV area. But I just think that here, what's going to happen now with the divorce rate, when everybody gets a lockdown again, it's going to be the same thing.
It's going to repeat itself.
It's going to repeat itself.
Yeah, I would hope to think that, you know, some people have found, you know, rediscovered, reignited their relationship. You know what I'm saying?
I think some of it has to do with it's cheaper to keep her.
Okay.
Because divorce is very expensive. I'm raising my hand. Have you been divorced before?
I have, but we didn't really have all that, you know, to be splitting and doing all this.
It don't matter.
But it was simple.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
It was amicable?
Yes, it was.
Really? How long were you married?
11 years.
Really? Mm-hmm. He walked away and said, okay.
Well, I mean, at that point, you know, when I said it, then it was like, you know how men be like, okay. And so, you know, we got the papers and stuff, and then I planned to leave, and we split whatever we was going to split. We didn't have the house in the Hamptons and stuff like that, or like our fleet of cars. We didn't have to do that. It's kind of splitting up. So it was just, this is what's going to be, the kids, the situations, child support, whatever. It was easy breezy. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
So he had to pay child support?
yeah. But I didn't have to take him to child support. If that makes sense, right? I didn't have to take him to child support.
It makes sense, but what I'm saying is I
you pay child support.
I had to pay him child support, which doesn't make sense because I am the
sole.
So well, I'm not the sole. We have joint custody, but I'm the primary. And how does the primary have to pay him? Does it make sense to you?
No.
I had a horrible judge, but it's okay. So what I did, I paid him all up front.
Okay.
And he took the money, but he still don't see his kids. You see what I mean?
Right. So what it was really about?
What was it? About money? My money? Shit.
Oh, I don't know what to say. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just saying a lot of times I think that it's cheaper to keep her, or it's cheaper to keep him. And a lot of people just don't want to rock the boat.
But that's what I'm saying. Really, I think a lot of marriages or relationships are like that anyway. But I think with COVID, you know what I mean? Because what was I at? I was just talking to somebody. Oh, my beautician was just saying that with some situations that if you have a big house like yours or something like that, where it'd be like 4 people that can stay together. Now I'm sure that's like 4 single women or something like that can do that type of thing to save money. You know what I'm saying? Like she was just talking about like gathering together. So when I'm saying the difference with girlfriends and then a husband and wife, it's like we need to stay together just to keep a roof over our head, just to keep these cars going.
I mean, that all makes sense, but another thing is, what about your happiness?
Right.
And
right now,
sanity.
in the lockdown.
That's in your sanity. So I'd rather split up now before there's another lockdown. Let him go to his girlfriend's house.
Right. But see, the problem too with that is that I feel like that. Your happiness should be first, right? Whatever you got to do to keep yourself happy. So, but now you're in a lockdown, depending on what your financial situation is. That's why I'm saying having that other stream of income, because a lot of times women or men want to leave, but you can't leave because you don't have the money to go out and get your own place. Now you got to see if you can stay with somebody or something. So that's why you need other streams of income for situations like that. Yeah. My happiness is like, for me and my ex-husband split, that's what it always is that it gets to the point where I have to save myself for my happiness. Like, you know, but people sometimes will look over that because they're not in a position to do it. And so that's why I'm hoping that relationships are, you know, getting better, and the ones that are finding out maybe we don't need to be together, that it can be amicable. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds amazing.
It does sound amazing, because I just think that
so
all the cuffing, like cuffing and COVID, I want to know what that was like. You know how it's cuffing season?
Yes.
Like cuffing and COVID.
I like put my feet on him. I like put my feet on Sean, and then I definitely toot my booty on him at night.
You do?
Yeah, keep my booty warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was talking about people that's cuffing. You know how when the season come around, and then it's kind of like you just be getting with somebody, and then by February
when it warms up, when it warms up a little bit.
So yeah, like
cuffing,
COVID.
Cuffing, COVID.
I wonder how it was in COVID. Like not in Atlanta, because Atlanta was kind of open. You could go somewhere and meet somebody. But for other places, that's like, you know, they didn't have the freedom that we have. Like I wonder how that was for them.
Their feet were cold.
Ain't no wrong with some cold feet. All you gotta do is put some socks on. All you gotta do is put some socks on, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, we need to hook Stacey up with someone.
No.
We're gonna have a dating show just for Stacey.
No, it's not. No. You know why I wouldn't like dating shows like that? Or dating experiences, or blind dates and all that. I prefer you have an event and you have people there, right? So now you're not obligated, because you done told Ricky I'm coming and I'm gonna introduce you to my friend Stacey, and then I get there and I'm like, girl, now you know. Now I'm gonna feel like
obligated to sit and talk to that person. No, but I wouldn't invite a whole bunch of people.
No, not a whole bunch of people. I'm saying like if you having something.
I mean,
we
like
out.
a gathering. I would like a gathering.
Barbecue.
Yeah, like be a bunch of single guys, and Stacey just so happened to be here. She's the only single girl.
That way.
She'll sit and talk to them in different areas of the house, and that type of thing.
Yeah. Okay. I thought you were trying to like hook me up.
Well, Sean said he gonna hook you up with somebody.
Being single is okay.
How long you been single?
I've been single since not 10 months. See, that's not long.
No, it's not.
It's not long.
But your feet cold.
My feet not cold because I got the furry socks at home, and I got my furry blanket on the bed. No, she didn't try to comfort me. It's because let's not get it twisted. Like I can make 3 phone calls and be in a relationship.
What I do know,
5 minutes.
What I do know is that you can make those phone calls because you're Stacey.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
However, you don't want that.
I don't want that.
You don't.
No, I don't want it. But I'm just saying.
You can, but you don't want that.
I don't want that. I don't want that. Everything
now. Just wear your socks.
My socks are there. And I got the one the socks that come here too.
Oh, I'm gonna get you a heated blanket.
Okay. See?
So you be warm.
Yeah, you don't always need a body there. I mean, don't get me wrong. I accept love and all that kind of stuff. I mean, you never give up on that because you had one bad rodeo. Don't do that.
I know I had a lot of bad rodeos.
Well, a lot.
Sometimes you ever say you want your sex back.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like don't you ever tell nobody we did anything.
It don't count no way.
Together.
It don't count.
Yeah.
It don't count. It's only 4. Remember, it's always 4.
So is that how, do you think a lot of people do it? Is that how you do it, Hershey? If you, the ones that you didn't like, you don't count those? Or do you
round up or you round down? No, all the answers should always be 4.
4 people?
4.
Okay.
Your baby daddy, that counts. That's it.
Right.
And
a husband or something.
That count.
Okay.
But like say for instance, if you had 2 Steves, that don't count as 1.
Oh, that's smart. Knock it off.
So the answer is
make your whole points go down.
It's 4.
It's 4. So everything is 4 guys, okay? 4. Don't go over 4 because if you got a baby daddy, now if you got 5 kids and they have 5 dads or moms,
it's still 4.
It's still 4.
It's still 4.
You leaving the kid out.
Yep. You're leaving the baby daddy out. It's still 4.
Oh, okay.
It's 4.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get my glasses, my 3 for $5. Hold on. These glasses are good though. So before we get out of here, right?
Why is she looking like that?
Well, I heard she don't like it. What are we talking about?
He loves what we're talking about.
You love what we're talking about. Hey guys, it's the Christmas season is coming up, and I want to leave you with a message to self, just so that something encouraging for people to just hold on to when they're going through their everyday life, because every day something's gonna happen that's gonna make you be like, whoa. I want you to pause, breathe, and think about it. Does it even require my attention? Does it? Right? So this week's message to self is: I surrender and trust my life path completely. There are no coincidences, only synchronicities. Everything I experience is divinely guided and orchestrated for my highest good. I trust all is well. That's what I say all the time. All is well, and you got to believe it. And next week is our last show for season 1.
For 2020.
For 2020, we're going to take a little short break and we're going to come back. But yeah, after the show next week, we are going on hiatus. And we got some great things planned.
They're going on a holiday break.
Yep, we're going to do a little holiday. But we will see you next week, next Thursday, 7:30. Hopefully Rod is working. Not really, y'all. I hope he's back. But, if he's working, getting that check, shout out to him for doing what he do.
That check.
Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you next week.
See you next week.